First of all, I'd like to thank Commander Mr. Tino and Mr. Lopez and all the other officers of 779. First off, I, Keen Ellis, Boy State Representative from Wenatchee High School, honored sponsoree of American Legion Post 779, Terradella, would like to thank each and every one of you involved in American Legion, not only for your service in defending our country, but also in the great amenity which you provide community by affording our youth, such as myself, the tremendous life-altering experience of Boy State. As are you, the people of Boy State were one of the best things about the entire week. I was in awe of some of the Boy Staters as early as the minute I stepped onto the bus at 4 a.m. on Saturday, June 19th. These boys were all the best and brightest and most accomplished athletically and scholarly in their schools and in their cities. I immediately felt at home in this group where I was in the 50th percentile rather than one of the top percentile. Every one of them was easy to converse with and showed a real passion for a career in the political arena, a passion which I share. This made it easy to relate with everyone I met and tremendously heightened the week-long experience for me. As soon as I arrived, I was slightly humbled by the sheer number of people, both students and American Legionnaires, who were involved in planning and functioning of this event. Then I knew that what all the hype was about from previous Wenatchee High School Boy Staters. I could tell it was going to be an amazing week. Of all the memorable days on the beautiful Sacramento State campus, the first day left the greatest impression by far. The impression was both one which greatly humbled me and one which evoked great pride. I was in the midst of some of the nation's next great leaders, and I was following in the footsteps of some of the best leaders of the past and present. Michael Jordan, Bill Clinton, Mike Huckabee, Neil Armstrong, and countless others who had all been mere juniors in high school once, had all attended prestigious programs like this one. I was proud to have been there and even more honored to be at this statewide leadership camp representing Porterville in order to affirm and uphold the fact that San Joaquin Valley, Tulare County, and Post 779 did have something to be proud of. Also, I was humbled by the difficulty of the bar exam and the high achievements of which were commonplace amongst my peers. In fact, I was rather scared of what a failure I would be amongst this great competition once I met my roommate, but I soon learned that his inconceivable intelligence was not only uncommon, but even rare at Boy State. He, Lane Erickson, eventually went on to win one of the 5 scholarships given to 5 out of 970 boys at Boy State. So, I didn't feel too good. Needless to say, I had a great source of intellectual discussion during my stay there, and I deeply enjoyed his openness and kindness on giving well-processed advice about the mock issues at hand during the week. Other people who had a profound impact on me while I was there were the guest speakers. The guest speaker on the first night was a gentleman who attended the very first California Boys State some 73 years ago. He was 91. Another speaker was had served with JFK and had been a close friend of Yogi Berra. Also, that very night, the Speaker of California House of Representatives, John Perez, spoke to us about the pride he had in this country and in this state. This inspired me personally a great deal. My experience at Boy State also included my winning a position on my city's council. My city was named Serra after Father Juanico Serra, who founded the California Missions. I also helped campaign for members of my city who ran for statewide offices, attended Federalist Party meetings, and heard other speakers, such as the Secretary of Public Instruction for the state of California, speak. My trip to the Capitol was also a highlight because I was able to talk personally for nearly an hour with a House representative from San Diego. He invited me into his office and let us question him personally. I was amongst only 2 or 3 other people, so that was quite nice. This gave me insight on how This gave me great insight into how to run for office, how to truly make a difference, and how not only Boise State political process works, but also the real world politics of states such as California. But all of these experiences would not have been possible without one truly select group of people, you. You, the veterans of Tulare County and Post 779, were the ones who provided me this opportunity, which clarified my intentions about what to do with my future. Thank you. I'd like to end with a note that I'm applying for the Air Force ROTC program this winter, and only hope that one day, after my service to this great nation, I'll be able to inspire such devotion to God and country in others as you have in me. Again, thank you for affording me the highlight of my high school years.